All right, kids, good morning. Glad to see you here this Monday. Even though we're not meeting virtually, I will be leaving a unit lesson for you to study, okay? So we're starting unit number 1. This is the development of the original 13 colonies. And let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to start off with a vocabulary word, which is motive. A motive is a reason for doing something. So we're going to explore this question right now. What do you think are the reasons that would cause you to travel 3,000 miles across an ocean and explore and settle in a new land? So that means you're leaving behind family, friends, and you're traveling a long distance. What causes you to do that? So what are your main reasons to do that? Usually if we were meeting in person, I would put you down in small groups and I'll give you about 2-3 minutes to write 3 possible reasons why people would migrate to another land. But since we are not meeting in person, I just want you to start thinking about different examples. Now we're going to go ahead and explore the 3 G's. Hopefully some of you, if not all of you, remember the 3 G's from 7th grade. Remember God, gold, and glory? We're going to review that again. So if your motive is toward God, that means you have religious motives. You're either seeking religious freedom, you want to spread Christianity to Native Americans, kind of like we learned in the mission system back in 7th grade. If your reason is gold, that's because you're motivated by economic opportunities. That means you want a better job, better lifestyle, supporting family. You want to acquire land because you can't afford land in your hometown. And the third reason would be glory. Glory is political and social motives. That means you want to gain political power and expand your empires. Kind of like the emperors were pretty much hopeful when they were sending their explorers. They just wanted to gain access to land to expand their empires. Okay, let's go ahead and review the Northwest Passage. Remember, this is the assignment that you started last week, and it's actually due today. Let's review what the Northwest Passage is. It's a water route going from the Atlantic Ocean all the way to the Pacific. So this is a water route that explorers were looking for. Did they find it? Hopefully you know the answer already. So it says, why did European explorers seek the Northwest Passage? Again, they just wanted to find a shortcut from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific. But even though none of these explorers ever found it, why were these voyages considered successful if they didn't find it? Well, their explorations, look right here at the bottom, led to an increased European interest in North America. So they saw that this land had fertile soil. You can grow practically any crop. They saw how there was a lot of forest area. That means lumber, wood to build things such as chairs, tables, because back in Europe it wasn't very prominent to have a lot of trees. So here we go with European exploration of the North Americas. So this is in 1400. Look at all the countries that would send explorers. You have the Dutch, the English, the French, the Spanish. Now we look at the purple area right here. In the southern part of North America, there was a lot of Spanish exploration. Right here by the Great Lakes, it is orange. So French explorers usually came to this area. If you look right here along the coastline, you have a lot of English and Dutch, and some French as well. We're going to go ahead and add 2 vocabulary terms to this unit. The first one will be colonies, because we are learning about 13 colonies. So a colony is an area that is controlled by or belongs to a country that is far away, such as the 13 colonies were settled by mainly people from Great Britain. A region is a geographic area characterized by similar features. And we're going to study regions as well. So here you go. This is a map of the 13 original colonies in the 1600s. And the reason why you see 3 different colors is because they're separated in 3 different regions. Let's go back. A region has similar features. So the top one, we call that the New England region. Let's look at the legend. The green area, the middle colonies, and then you have the southern colonies. The difference between these is the type of soil and the climate. Up here in the New England, it's very cold. In the middle, it's kind of warm, but in the south, it's really, really hot. You can't grow many crops here. You can grow here, and you definitely can grow crops right here. 2 very important settlements that we will be learning throughout this entire week is the settlement of Jamestown. The year was 1607, and Jamestown is in Virginia, a southern colony. The next one will be Plymouth, 1620. It's in Massachusetts, the one with the little arm sticking out, and Massachusetts is in the New England colonies. We're going to go ahead and explore what were the reasons for settlement for Jamestown and what were the reasons for settlement in Plymouth. They're very different. You will also be labeling a map. Notice how I already labeled this one. I'm going to go ahead and give you a copy so that you can trace the 13 colonies on a separate piece of paper. You will need to label the 3 regions. New England will be blue. There I am. I did that for you already. Middle colonies will be green, which is right here. And remember, you can always see this recording over and over and get the names of the colonies. You can also get the different regions, the colors. And the southern colonies will be red right here. You will also need to label the settlement of Jamestown, which is in Virginia, right there. Plymouth, 1620, right here. And I'm also going to ask you to locate and label the Atlantic Ocean, right there, the Ohio River, and the Great Lakes. Ohio, Great Lakes. Again, I got this information from this slide right here. So that will be your homework assignment sometime probably Tuesday or Wednesday. And we're going to go ahead and look at the essential question of today. What motivated many Europeans to migrate to North America? I gave you 3 reasons. And of course, that leaves us to our assignment for today. I've already uploaded this on Google Classroom. It's called Colonial America. You're going to watch the episode video and answer the questions. Now, you have the opportunity to rewind 10 seconds. So if you think you missed the question or you want to hear it again, click on the rewind button. It definitely helps. I am expecting a 70 or higher grade. If you have less than a 70, you need to contact me so that I can reset it and you do it over again. Okay, that concludes our presentation, and we're going to go ahead and look at your assignment. So if you go to Google Classroom, right here on the stream, I posted this assignment. It says, students, I am attaching your Unit 1 vocabulary list. You will also find instructions on how to create a Google slide presentation if you need that extra help. Click on it. Colonial era is our topic. And you have guided instructions. Once you're here, click on your Google Drive. Click on the dots and select slides. You're going to open up a blank slide and put the following title: Unit 1 Vocabulary. Once you open the first page, I want you to label it Colonial Era. Now each slide will have the same layout except for the first page. So a layout is kind of like how your pages are going to look like. You're going to have 3 boxes. The first box, you're going to put the vocabulary word. Box number 2 will be definition. And box number 3, you're going to add a picture. I put instructions on how to add a picture. You click Insert, Image, search the web, and I'm just going to put colony. You look at the picture you want. I like the first one. You can click it, put Insert, or you can just click and drag it into your box. You have 10 vocabulary words. Feel free to use this Merriam-Webster dictionary or another reliable dictionary. Type in the word, read the definition, and listen to how it's pronounced. There you go. Exit out. So your vocabulary slides will be due on Friday, September 18th. Make sure that you submit your slides to Google Classroom. There will be a link that says Unit 1 Vocabulary, so go ahead and place it there. And also make sure you get a 70% or higher on this one. If you have any questions with assignments, kids, feel free to text me through Remind or go ahead and send me an email. Otherwise, you have a good day.